The government of St. Kitts and Nevis continues to establish programs to ensure that boys and young men in the Federation are included and recognized for their accomplishments, according to Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew. He was at the time speaking at the Boys of Excellence Awards ceremony at the Solid Waste Management Corporation conference room on Thursday.
One of the things that we are looking at to deal with the issue of boys and young men, because boys are somewhat seemingly being left behind, is that we are going to bring into the ministry a specialist expert who will be dealing just with boys and children. I mean boys and men issues, or young men especially. And the reason why we are doing that, it is because we recognize that our boys are being left behind. And so that is why we said that this will be a staple event where we would have our young men, our boys being recognized every single year at events like these.
Prime Minister Drew said that in addition to ensuring boys and young men are included, the government will also look to create inspiring and appropriate spaces for them to engage and make meaningful contributions to society.
One of the things that we want to do is to make sure that there is a space where every boy is being accounted for. There is no boy in any community who should not be accounted for. We need to know if he's going to Sunday school or to some religious service for his moral grounding. We need to know if he's part of any social club within the community. We need to know if he's going to school regularly, if he's paying attention in school, who are his friends, what does he do after school. This is how we have to map the lives of our young boys and our children in general. If we don't do things like that, we will lose them along the way.
The Prime Minister recalled the spike in violence in the St. Peter's area in the late 90s to early 2000s. He added that a decision was made to start the Eagle Boys Club to encourage boys and young men to join and be disciplined individuals in society. Dr. Drew also recalled visiting all the schools in St. Kitts to obtain the names of all the boys who lived in the community, after which the members of the Eagle Boys Club went from house to house knocking on doors, accounting for every boy. Dr. Drew said once each boy was accounted for, they were required to join the club or some other club or any sports club, and they were tracked over time. He said that within a year and a half, the gang culture in St. Peter's shifted to a culture where boys were into sports, clubs, and educational activities, to name a few. Prime Minister Drew noted that this is an initiative that the government is hoping to replicate on a national level because it is something that worked then and can work now.